Alright, how you doing everyone? We are back with some more Horizon Zero Dawn. Feels good, man. Today we're gonna continue with the side quests, and I really want to talk to this lady right here because she's been following me between settlements, this one right here and Mother's Crown. So yeah, that makes me think that she's very important.
What happened to you, Hunter? Are you alright?
Oh, I'm grateful for this wound. It's a lesson I won't forget. And you should heed it too.
How's that?
I was chasing a galloping grazer, so intent on my prey that I didn't see where I was going. Right to the threshold of a cauldron.
A cauldron? What's that?
Ah, you're from inside the Embrace, so you've never seen one. A cauldron is a sort of door, I guess. No one knows what lies beyond. Some say machines are made inside. Others think they're dens of evil, where the spirits of the metal devils linger. Same thing, I suppose. Whatever they are, they're forbidden.
You mentioned a lesson before. What did that wound teach you?
As I stood before the cauldron, my prey scampered off, and I stared, dumb with wonder. For a moment, I was a child again, wrapped from stories told by hunters at the campfire. I had a powerful desire to see what was inside. That's when the Watcher attacked. Cauldrons are guarded, you see. I barely fought it off, and got the scrape as a reminder. There's a reason the matriarchs forbid those places, and not just because they're dangerous. We weren't meant to see what's inside. I'll never waver again. This scar will see to that.
But for a moment you felt something. A sense of discovery. Are you so sure that's a bad thing?
Has to be, right? Or I wouldn't have been punished.
Where can I find this cauldron?
My point is, you shouldn't.
Then describe the place I should avoid.
You're a clever one, but not so clever as to heed my warning, I see. Fine. You're grown. I can't stop you. Head east to the Red Drifts, then north. You'll find it built into the side of a mountain. Just remember, I told you to stay away.
Alright, Cauldron Sigma. Let's just double check the map real quick. Alright, it's not that far. Oh, it's this thing. Alright. We're gonna finally find out what it is. Apparently a metal door. And they don't know what's behind that. Alright. Nice.
Come on. I don't have many shards. The old lives are on the line.
Built metal cities.
Mine if I
Now
go
they're
for
nothing
your
but
friends.
scrap.
Hey up or shut up. But without these explosive arrows, they'll be torn to shreds.
Not my problem. Unless someone wants to pay me to pick up the pieces.
How could you be so cold?
Where I come from, that's a compliment. See you around.
Alright, I want to talk to this guy as well. Are you gonna move? Dickhead.
Sounds like you have friends in danger.
Employees, not friends. A caravan on its way to trade with the Banuk, along a trail that swarms with machines. I made sure they were well stocked with explosive arrows, but by the sun, they left them behind.
What sort of machines swarm the caravan's trail?
Scrappers and longlegs, from what I hear. But there have been stories of something worse. Something that strikes with no warning. Without explosive arrows, they won't stand much of a chance.
Why would they leave their best ammunition behind?
I don't know. Zavid, the caravan boss, isn't the sort of man to make mistakes. I brought the crate, hoping to catch them here. But for me to track them deeper into the wilds, that would be suicide.
If I come across the caravan, I'll do what I can to help.
Well, that's more than any of the worthless bums hanging about this dung pit offered. Here, take the ammunition I stockpiled for the caravan. You're sure to need it. And may the sun shine upon you.
Alright, Underequipped. Let's just double check the map real quick. Alright, it's on the way to the cauldron. Might as well complete this one, then save down here, and then go to the cauldron. Yeah, sounds like a plan because, yeah, I want to
Some things are beyond.
avoid backtracking. I should have a broadhead here. There you go. Also, I saw something right there. She appeared there just now. I think after I unlocked the Karja fort. That's cool. I'll talk to her a little bit later. Alright, let's see the map. Just follow the path and stick to the left. Cool, I can do that. I'm gonna ignore all of these machines. There's no need for me to fight them. So here, stick to the left.
Snow chill, bitches.
That's bandits. Right. I don't feel like fighting bandits. I'm just gonna avoid them. Yeah, they can't even see me. I think they are just avoiding me. They turned their back to me.
Something's sending a signal.
Something sending a signal. What you on about? Oh, okay. I'm gonna investigate after this quest.
It looks like Lubavad's men have been building some of their goods. Lubavad's men must have killed these watchers. I hope they haven't run into anything worse.
You there! I hope you've come to help, because we're getting slaughtered out here.
Looks pretty chill to me, hermano.
Lubavad sent me after you.
Oh, I see. And did he happen to tell you why he packed us a crate of Ridgewood instead of decent ammunition? 3 waves of watchers and scrappers so far, and worse to come. Without that ammo, we're good as dead.
Lubavad didn't say anything about Ridgewood. He said you left the ammunition behind.
Then the old fool has gone cross-eyed. Every crate we loaded, I checked twice. The glyph said ammunition, but when we opened it, it was full of Ridgewood shafts and nothing but.
Lubavad sent me because he was concerned for your safety.
The only thing that frightens Lubavad is losing an investment. We do the work, he counts profits.
I have the ammunition with me. Enough for everyone.
By the sun. We might just stand a chance after all.
Alarms! Long leg approaching!
Two arms! Two arms!
All right.
Holy Scheiße, was ist das, Mann? That's a big ass bird. But it's got a power cell on its back, so that's what I'm gonna go for. Nice. Run away. Run away. Oh wow, that blast is quite significant. Oh, that was enough. Cool. Oh, more machines. Reading my mind. I don't need 3 arrows for this one. Come here, boy. I love this new bow. Oof. It almost got me. Can't see. Oh. Alright. Oh man. I need to scan the long bird. Or long leg, what is the name of that machine? But first I want to collect all of this. But yeah, I really like this new bow. It's really good. The damage on it is really nice, and the handling as well is just
One less enemy of
really
the
good.
Sundom.
So I'm really glad that I continued with the main quest. Oh, there's the cauldron. The big metal door. Ooh, little bit of mystery. Like that. Alright, let's scan this thing right here. Long leg. So the body is weak to shock. It's got a power cell. Antennas, weak to tear. Concussion sac. Okay. And wings are weak to everything. Okay, cool. I cannot override it just yet. Fair enough. Let's get all the loot and then we need to talk to the quest giver right there. Nothing special in terms of loot. Oh look, there's a campfire there as well. I could save. Hello mate.
You fight well, Outlander. I'm surprised Lubavad was willing to pay for someone of your skill.
He didn't pay me, actually. I did this for free.
Never trust the Karja merchant.
Boss! The Songcores are gone!
What? That's impossible. Unless Doreed took them. When the first wave hit us, one of the men ran off. Doreed. I thought he was a coward. Turns out he's a thief, too.
He couldn't have gotten far.
True, but we're in no shape to go after him.
Then I'll get him for you. But this time, I get paid.
Quick learner, eh? Fine. Bring those Songcores back and you've got a deal.
Alright. So, let's get this. Let's just double check the map real quick. Where do we need to go? Huh? That's a different quest. Oh, we don't know. So I need to find tracks. Can't really see them. Oh, okay, I can see them now. Alright, cool. Let's go. Yeah, I didn't want to scan the machine, the long leg, before I actually fought it, because it kind of just interrupts the combat sequence, and I don't like that. It just means that my first fight against every single machine is gonna be a little bit, you know, not the greatest. Not gonna be as efficient. Oh look, he's right there. Hello mate. Pellowbacks.
Hello, Doreed.
Who are you?
The caravan sent me.
Caravan? What caravan?
The one you sabotaged. You figured no explosive arrows meant no survivors. No witnesses to your crime.
Look, stranger, I have debts. If I don't pay, the Dicers will gouge out my eyes.
Holy shit, he got fucked. That's a new machine. Alright. With a cannon. And invisibility. And grenade. Alright, game. How is that balanced? And I think I got the cannon. Alright, come here, boy. Still need to remove the invisibility component. And I think I just did. Alright, I was thinking about using a tear blast arrow, but I think that's a bad shout. What do I hit now? The lenses? Alright, Mr. Broadhead. He gave him the fuck you in particular treatment. Alright, let's collect all of these components and then I'm gonna scan the machine, and also I will explain why I think using a tear blast arrow is not a good idea. Oh look, Doreed is still alive. Quite lucky. Alright, so metal vessel. Is that it? No more components? I'm pretty sure I knocked off more. Yeah, there you go. Eco shell. And just metal shards. I think those are the antennas. Alright, let's scan it. It's a stalker. Alright, Shrelok. Show me your weaknesses. So the body is weak to shock. Dart gun. The cannon, weak to tear. Mine launcher on the left hand side. I need to remember that. Weak to tear. And the stealth generator is on the belly. And it's weak to tear. Alright. It's not listing the antennas for some reason. Yeah, it's not. Oh, not a big deal. Alright. I'm gonna explain now why Tear Blast Arrow is not really the best approach. Quick maths, yeah, that should work. Alright, let's say the Stalker has 250 health. And let's say that every single component represents 50 health. So 50, 50, 50, 50, that's 200. We are left with 50 for the machine itself, for the body. So let's say you are very lucky and you land a very nice Tear Blast Arrow on the body right here. And you remove all 4 components. That's 200 damage. The machine is still left with 50 health. So now you need to hit the lenses, which are quite hard to hit because the machines are quite aggressive and the lenses are fairly small. Or you're gonna hit the body. Now the body is armored. So again, for argument's sake, these numbers that I'm using, by the way, are not the actual numbers. These are just made up numbers. But let's say your regular arrows deal 12.5 damage and the armor reduces damage by 20%. So now you are dealing 10% per arrow, which means you need to hit 5 more arrows in order to kill the Stalker. Now let's circle back. You are using a hunter's bow. And again, the health is the same, you're still dealing 12.5. And again, for argument's sake, it takes just 1 arrow to knock off a component. So now, when you hit the cannon, that's 50 damage plus 12.5 from the arrow, because 50 you get by default by knocking off the component, plus physical damage 1250. So 62.5, 62.5, 62.5, 62.5, the machine is dead. Obviously, as I said, these numbers are just made up to make the math work, and I'm gonna have to double check the math is actually correct. But yeah, this is the way it works against, well, most machines, at least the machines we have encountered so far. So yeah, Tear Blast Arrows, nice because they remove the components, but at the same time they take away some of the weak spots, because you need to look at these components as weak spots on the machine, and you should be hitting the weak spots in order to deal damage. Clear? I hope I explained myself correctly, but yeah. Very interesting machine, I have to say. I really like that. And I think I still have to talk to D-Reed. Alright.
The caravan. Did they live?
Yes. I got to them in time.
Thank you. As I turn and embrace the sun, may he burn away my sins.
What a waste. At least he died better than he lived.
Another health potion that I can't take. Thank you very much, game. That's unfortunate. Yeah, he lived like a dickhead and died like one. And yeah, another fight sequence that I didn't scan the machine first because I didn't want to interrupt it. I mean, if you've got a good position and you know you are just hidden or you've got the high ground, it makes sense to scan the machine. But in the middle of the fight, yeah, I don't like that. All done, boys. Sorted.
You're back. And with the Suncors, I see. And Doreed?
A, stalker got him. It wasn't pretty.
And you beat a stalker. That's worth a bonus. Here, take my share. You've earned it. I'll see to the caravan from here. I think the rest of the trip will go smoother.
Alright. I think in the next one we're gonna go ahead and find out what's behind that door. Right there. As you can see, it's guarded, as the lady mentioned. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the part, you know, the theory part where I basically explained some of the game mechanics. I personally want to provide this kind of knowledge when it comes to my videos and all of that kind of stuff. You know, share what I know, share the most efficient ways of fighting machines and completing the game. Even though, I have to say, this is my first playthrough of the game. I get away with calling it a walkthrough because I'm quite thorough when I play the game. But yeah, that's it. It is still my first playthrough, and I am a tryhard, so you know, off camera I do like to just test things. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed.
Where's this signal?
Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.